Johannes, a point picked up here today against Stoke. Can you give us your thoughts on the game?
When we looked at each other after the game, spoke to the players, we wanted more. And I think based on first half, we can also expect more. I think we did a very good first half, completely in control, dominated the game, created chances. And then second is, of course, too open for us. And sometimes you tend to remember the last bit of a game, and that was open. That was us defending corners, which is not ideal. But of course, we put in a strong fight defensively as well. But based on that first half, I think we could maybe expect 2 more points. But I think sometimes you have to be okay with a point away.
There was a lot said ahead of the game about how Narcissus had worked so closely with you for the past few months. Was that something that you noticed throughout the game? Were they able to close off some avenues that the team tried to explore?
Not particularly. I think when we succeeded, especially first half, I think we managed to dominate the game. I think the ball possession-wise, it's maybe 60 something in our favour. So I think what we also talk about with the players, it's so much up to us. And if we do our stuff well enough, and if we are playing up to our standards, then we're going to make it difficult for every team that we play against. And that's end of the day what matters for us. There will always be tactical twists in the game and things going on in the game you have to be aware of from the outside, supporting the players. But it's mostly about us and how we perform.
Ante has had some strong performances without getting the reward of a goal. You must be very pleased for him today.
I'm glad on his behalf, because it was an important goal for a striker to get, and I think he gets himself into so many dangerous positions and situations in the game where it's just that final pass, that final finish where he maybe lacked a little bit of luck, and he had that one combined with quality today, which is good for him, especially moving forward.
We saw some more of Emi Marcondes today also. How has he settled into the squad?
Very good. I think what we have to find for him is the perfect role, the perfect position. I think he can cover a lot up front, but we have to make sure that we find the best one for him, so he can really come in from the outside and change the game picture. And then of course also push for a starting position. So he brings us energy, he brings us a lot of movements in behind, he brings some quality on the ball, and he's a threat in all the minutes he's on. So I'm pleased with that.
Another very quick turnaround, Preston on Tuesday. What do the next couple of days look like in preparation for that?
Yeah, it's maybe a lot inside and not so much outside. That's how it is with this schedule. But it's also what we look forward to. It's these games, and it's always interesting to travel away from home in the championship. There's so much going on, and there's so much intensity in the games, and we have to be playing up to our best to get something away from a game like this, and definitely also on Tuesday. So we have to prepare, and we have to make sure that again we play up to our standards. That's end of the day what matters.